It's an art form. In most art forms, you spend your life perfecting this music.
You know, it's true music. It's as simple as that. It's true music.
Jazz is everywhere. It's such an old music, and it's influenced so many different kinds of American musics in the time it's been around.
But what made jazz jazz is just the music itself. It's so unique. It has rhythmic influence, so it has a lot of vitality. But it was during the 1930s, bands like Benny Goodman and Harry James and Tommy Dorsey and Glenn Miller and Duke Ellington, these became the main musical attractions of their time. It was during this time that jazz gained its greatest popularity, and it continued being popular after it changed. Jazz became more of a listening music with the bebop era. So up through the 1960s, jazz still remained it was on the charts. It's still on the charts today, although it is a very niche market of kind of hardcore fans.
I think jazz will usually always have an audience, but I don't know how big an audience or if that audience is going to grow. I would say probably not much, if any.
This trio up here, along with the rhythm section, is going to render something very, very nice. I have no idea what they're going to render, but it's going to be rendered well. We thank you. I come from a musical family. My two uncles played, and my grandfather played, so I grew up in a household where the men played the saxophones, and the girls had to play the brasses.
My aunt, she was a vocalist on my father's side. On my mom's side is little Jimmy Scott, who's a great vocalist, still alive now. So you can say that's part influence. It's jazz or it ain't. That's it. That's it.
I like playing all kinds of music. I played in cover bands for quite a number of years while I was doing jazz and classical and Russian music and everything else.
A lot of musicians do other things. They teach.
I teach at Georgia State in the Jazz Studies department. Jazz guitar and jazz history, other classes like that.
To make a living totally from playing jazz, just in Atlanta, that's very difficult.
If the money's not right, I'm already starving, so what's the difference?
For those people that really are interested in supporting the music,
Go out to your venues and hear live music as much as you can do.
you just have to come out and support the music.
It's very important for jazz fans to get out of the house and go and hear live jazz.
As long as somebody else is interested in a style, it's got to be valid.
I'm doing what I want to do. I'm blessed, you know. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm working 5 nights a week, but I didn't go into music for money. I wasn't thinking about it that way. And I could be, you know, that could be my mistake, but I mean, I don't feel that way. I feel, you know, I'm a millionaire, you know.
I'll never die rich playing jazz music. However, I've met some great people and played with some great people. There are a lot of great players that never made it big. That doesn't deter anybody like myself. I can do this. And that's where my millions come in. You dig? Right up here, right here.